I'll bet I'm pretty safe up here. Hey everybody, it's chuggaaconroy. Welcome back to more Super Paper Mario. In the last episode, we had Princess Peach join our group, who was actually useful in this game. And we got the key to go to the outskirts of Flipside to put our newest Pure Heart away in its pillar to find where the next one is located. And in this episode, we're going to be exploring those outskirts to do just that. Now, I gotta say, exploring these outskirts of town to put these Pure Hearts into their pillar, probably my least favorite parts of the game, just because there isn't a whole lot going on during them, and it's really just wandering around your first time through the game, just trying to find where to put these things. First one's not too bad, but the ones after it kind of are. And just because there really isn't much going on, I guess I could just kind of talk about some different things that just aren't related to what I'm currently doing in the game, just because not much is going on. And that's that I seem to be getting some comments from people who just kind of misunderstand my stance on this game. And the thing is, I said that I find this game to be an enjoyable experience. I don't think it's nearly as bad of a game as some people say. I don't think it's, you know, a really disappointing game. Granted, like I said, I enjoy the first two Paper Mario games a lot more. I will concede that. I don't think this game is perfect by any stretch. But people seem to think that I think this game is perfect for whatever reason, when I thought I made it pretty clear that I don't think that at all. But right here we got we're putting away the Pure Heart, so I'll go ahead and keep quiet for just a moment. Because... there is that second door. So now we can go back. Now you might notice that, whoa, wow, unintentional kill. Peach cannot flip into 3D, so that's one of the reasons why you're going to be playing as Mario a lot in this game. But anyway, I've seen a lot of people saying things that, like, this game didn't, like, captivate them as much as Paper Mario 1 and 2 and stuff like that, or, like, that they don't agree with me on this being an amazing game. And the thing is, I never said this game was amazing. It just seems that people are misunderstanding me. Like, I've seen people saying, like, oh yeah, these are great partners compared to the first two games. You know, this game is really awesome, Chugga, and stuff like that, you know, sarcastically. And it's just, I never said this game was amazing. I said that I would concede. It has its faults. I enjoy it the least out of the Paper Mario games. And for some reason, people think that I'm saying this game is amazing. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying that I find it to be an enjoyable game, but I do concede that it has its faults. And right here, I'm going to go ahead and flip into 3D once I'm on this path, and speedrunning tactics! Haha! And unfortunately, I have to flip into 3D very briefly right here to get through this. And then I flip back, and more speedrunning tactics! Okay, so done with that. But yeah, people just seem to misunderstand that, and I just want to make that clear. And I've also heard people like say, like, you know, like, well, what's the point of 2D if, you know, you miss stuff? But the thing is, as you've seen, you lose health if you're in 3D. You don't want to be in 3D all the time. Granted, there is a partner later in the game that really breaks the ability to get hurt in 3D, but still. Either way, we're up here to the door on the second floor. Hey, that rhymes. So, let's enter it. With Princess Peach at his side, Mario set out once again, bound for adventure. This time our heroes were tasked with finding the mysterious charmer, Merlee. If Merlin was right, then Merlee was the key to finding the next Pure Heart. Never one to flinch from danger, Mario set out to find Merlee's mysterious mansion. But little did he know there was much alliteration in that sentence, and the evil works of dastardly Count Bleck awaited at every turn. Chapter 2-1! Bogging to Merlee's! And big surprise, this door is orange, and this area is very orange. It is orangey orange, and lemony yellow, and raspberry banana blast. I forget what the other colors are. I was never much of a tricks kid. The Pure Heart is somewhere up ahead. Yes, it must be, but it could be a ways. Let's go. Alright, so starting out here at Gloam Valley, I'm going to basically just show off Peach's abilities here really quick. Aside from the parasol to make her descend slower, she has this. She cannot be harmed while in that state, but she is unable to move while doing so. But like I said, of course, you can always... shoot, what am I saying? You can always... God, what am I saying? You can always slide while doing it. Jeez. Can't think of what I'm trying to say there. So right here we got pit of water. You can actually jump pretty high out of the water, but as you can see, no matter what we do, we can't jump out of the water high enough. So what we have to do is get up here, go onto this platform, switch to Peach, And this is why knowing to press 1 and 2 to bring up your menu together is a big time saver in this game over just pressing start, because you're going to be switching between characters pretty dang often. And if you don't do that, you're going to be reaching over to hit plus a lot. And I apologize if I call plus start a lot, because I'm just kind of used to it because it's what it was called when the Wii was first coming out. But yeah, so I guess we got everything out of the way about just what my stance is on this game, even though I didn't really think that I'd have to clarify it all that much. That guess some people just were kind of confused on it, and that's odd. I should, but I didn't get any points. Okay, good, nice. And did that mean those turtles just does that mean those Koopas just drowned? I'm so sorry for them, man. They had a life ahead of them. Their purpose in life was to get squished by me. And it was cut short because I didn't even make them retract into their shells. They had a whole life ahead of killing their siblings with their bodies. And they didn't get to live it. Man, that is just so sad. That is the saddest tale I think I have ever heard. Anyway, now that I am done being a complete and total prick to these Koopas, let's keep going on. And wait, he didn't die! Yo, you know what? Okay, well, he was bouncing around down there for quite a while. Let's go ahead and use the door key right here. Dorky. I'm feeling very dorky about this door key. Right here, we have a new enemy, Paragoombas. Not really new enemy, per se, if you've played Paper Mario before, but hey. That's a Paragoomba. It's essentially a Goomba with wings. A flying underling. Max HP is 1, attack is 1, stop it, and turn back into a Goomba. Then you can stomp it like a normal Goomba, I guess. Ah, the life of a Goomba. These things have actually kind of been downgraded since the other Paper Mario games, because they could actually legit fly in the other ones, whereas this one, they just bounce around. Not sure why they did that. Not like they were overpowered before and like they needed to like release some kind of patch to like make them no longer powerful, but hey, I'm not really gonna complain about the game being easier. I've heard some people complain that, you know, like games are too easy these days. And in all honesty, I don't really agree with that statement. Granted, I'm not like someone who's like wanting a game to hold my hand through a game, but it's just, you know, I don't know, a game doesn't always have to be tough. You know, something that you can just play and be happy is good sometimes too, is what I'm saying. Hot girl alert! We must have been fated to meet. Yes, you are my destiny. Please, go out with me. Teehee, what a silly man you are. I'm very sorry, but I really must be somewhere. Where? Merle's mansion? I wouldn't go there if I were you. You'll get trapped and bad things will happen. Trapped? Bad things? What are you talking about? Oh, man, I didn't even want to remember it. But now that you're with me, you don't have to worry about all that, baby. Because I'm your fate, your destiny. Thanks for the info. Too much info. If I come back here, will you perhaps try to save me? You know, like a certain mustache man used to. Oh, Mario got told. There are two things I hate. Old dudes with mustaches and old dudes without mustaches. So take a hike, old dude. Get up the road to Merle's mansion, will ya? So as you can see there, when we talk to characters with our own characters, they say different things depending on who we're playing as. That's kind of an interesting thing to note. I should also mention that if we were playing as Peach, the Pal Pills would have been 8-bit Peaches. Now there's other things like this too, like various other items will be like that. But of course I don't really need to show that right away. Right here, what do I want to do here? I don't really have an item that could just take him out really easily, so I think I'll just go ahead and hug the pipe. Come on. Come on. I'm hugging the pipe. You killed my brethren! How dare you! Oh well, I don't really care that much. He was disposable. Okay, so apparently I need to be Peach to do this. Need to be the beach. Need to be Peach to do this. You know, I think this is Peach's dream right here. A lot of people say that she actually likes getting kidnapped by Bowser. I think this is her dream right now, being surrounded by a ton of tiny Marios. She probably feels more safe and just more, well, you know, in a good mood than any other thing, and she just killed him. You know, this is also kind of an analogy for how this really goes. When you think about this, Peach is in danger fighting enemies, and you're seeing a physical representation of how many lives Mario loses getting up to her. It's like philosophy when you think about it. Just the fact that you are seeing a physical simultaneous translation of just how many lives are lost saving Peach every day of her life. When you really think about it, it's a very deep and meaningful message. And as you see here, even though she is far away, they are following her to the ends of the earth. Quite literally, because these are all cliffs. And it seems that no matter where she goes, they always will follow. Till the end of time. Except down pipes. That's too dangerous. But anyway, with 3 of our 8 slaves remaining, I think we're going to end this off here. So next time on Super Paper Mario, we're going to get to the end of Gloam Valley because we actually still have a ways to go. Alright, see you guys then.